Hey y'all, Matt here, and today we're going to address one of the questions I got, and it's basically how do you deal with a Christian hypocrite? And this is really important because this is something that has come up a lot in questions to me, and it's also come up a lot at school because people see people claiming to be Christians around them, and their behavior does not match what the book says, what the Bible says, what God tells us to do. And I also understand how it feels because when I was growing up, I didn't go to church. When I started going to church as a teenager, I started reading the Bible for myself for the first time. And a lot of Jesus's teachings I wanted to follow, but my one of my biggest stumbling blocks is, hey, like, what's up with the church here? Like, I don't know that I want to be a part of this because they can seem like they're corrupt. They seem like they're liars. They seem like they're backstabbers. They seem selfish. Like I'm reading the book here, and the things going on here don't seem to match up with um, the Bible. And for me, that was a hard thing to reconcile too. But the reality is, when you become a Christian, there's the Great Commission. Jesus tells everybody to go out, and basically, it's not you have to be a missionary, you have to be a pastor. It's literally you take your faith to your life. And so, everywhere you go, you should be showing other people your faith. The problem is, at the same time, all of these Christians are still sinners. Until the day of the Lord, when we're restored, we all have this sin nature in us, and Christians are going to screw up sometimes. And so we're going to appear as hypocrites sometimes. We're going to lose our temper. We might say something we shouldn't. And is that okay? No, it's not okay. That's not an excuse for that behavior. But the reality is, the church is a bunch of broken people coming together, and when that happens, unfortunately, we're going to see hypocrisy. We saw it in the book of Acts. We see a couple coming to the apostles. Everybody's selling all of their land, and this couple wants to be a part of this. They're literally selling their land and giving the money to the church so that people's needs can be met, so they can take care of people. And this couple wants to appear outwardly to be really good Christian people, and so they sell their land and they lie about the money that they give. That's hypocrisy. We see stuff like that all the time. We see, unfortunately, pastors that are pastoring churches that fall from scandals, whether it's sexual or money or whatever. And unfortunately, it's not going to stop because of that sin nature within us. This is one of those questions I don't necessarily have a great answer, unfortunately. But you have to understand that if you are a Christian, you have to look inwardly at yourself, and you have to try to do the best that you can as a person to radiate that love of Jesus and to live a sin free life. But at the same time, you also have to understand that other Christians are dealing with that same thing. And there are going to be times where we're going to be hypocrites, and unfortunately, that's something that we have to deal with. If it's intentional hypocrisy and they're intentionally living in sin, then that's a whole nother story. Hebrews says that there's no forgiveness for that person that intentionally lives in sin. And there's actually a church discipline process to actually correct that behavior, to bring it to light with them, or eventually to actually remove that person from the church so that way they don't corrupt everything else. But hopefully this answered your question. If you have any more questions, or you have more questions about this topic, send me a message, text me, call me, whatever. If you need a study Bible, if you have any other good questions, throw them my way. I got a couple coming up here soon. We're going to try to knock them out one by one. But until then, I love y'all. Blessings.